away, brother.
Firstly, Sir Thompson, how has life been like with us in Bold? We haven't had a chance to talk about that with you. That transition from being a player to now coaching. Have you enjoyed this opportunity that you've received?
Yeah, honestly, it's something that I'm very thankful for. Like making a transition from player into a coach right now. You give me a different perspective. Because first and foremost, as a player, you always think, oh, you just show up at training, you work, and then you go home. No, that's not the case being a coach. You before you're the first one there planning sessions. You're actually executing sessions, and then after executing the sessions, you're staying back to reflect as to how things went and what you're going to do for the next day. And there's a lot of planning that goes on into just being a coach. So it's an eye opener for me, and it's something I truly appreciate and I genuinely love it. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, and as you know as well, some other national goalkeepers have taken up the role of coaching as well. Donovan Ricketts in USL doing his thing. Warren Barrett, you worked with in the national setup already. Aaron Lawrence in Turks and Caicos. So it's good to see former national players playing some parts of the game, being involved.
That is amazing, man. That speaks a lot of volume to how much knowledge our goalkeepers have. So and the passion into teaching more than anything else. That's a big thing. So I think that a lot of us through the years we appreciate who came on board and taught us lessons to help us in a career. So it was just only right that we go on that path. For me, first and foremost, for me, it's only right that I give back. I know I can give back is like helping somebody else get to that next stage of their life, chasing their dream, and at least inspire them to move on and follow their goals and aspirations.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Now, whenever the World Cup qualifier is going to be held, whether this year or next year, it's definitely going to be big on our agenda. I just wanted to know your thoughts about the general goalkeeping pool that we already have. You've worked with Andre Blake already. Amal Knight is on the radar, Dwayne Miller, a couple of JD White. I just wanted to know your thoughts about the depth of the pool. Do you think that it's something for us to work with? We need more depth. Your general thoughts about the goalkeeping talent we have.
Like again, Andre Blake, Dwayne Miller, they're proven. Over the years they have done extremely well work. Tremendous work for national colors. They're two close friend of mine. Amal Knight. He has a lot of talent. And for me, it was great when I saw that he got a contract to go play with the new USL team over in San Diego. So for that's only going to help our depth. For me, it's good that he's going to get exposed to that professional setup where he can really learn the technical aspect of the game, the mental aspect. All four pillars of the game. So it's not just about just technique and tactical. It's all four things. So I think he get an opportunity to be in the environment and adapt to the environment. So that's good for him. He's going to face a lot of challenges. I can tell that first and foremost. Like every normal goalkeeper or anybody who leave their country to come to another country to pursue a career, there will be challenges, But I have all the confidence that he'll adapt and overcome. Miller's been doing it. Andre's been doing it. Young Jordan White is coming up, and I hope and pray that he gets the guidance that he needs back home. People guide him in the right way, because that will come down to that. It's a lot about mentoring and guiding the youngsters. It's not an easy part. I can tell you this one. I've lived it, I've breathed it. It's very tough leaving Jamaica, and fighting for an opportunity here, whether it be in the States or in Europe, and actually holding that spot, So I hope he gets an opportunity, and I hope he's prepared himself mentally, physically, tactically and technically, So whenever the opportunity comes, he's ready to grab it, So again, we have good goalkeeper. I'm sure there's plenty more youngsters coming up, but I feel like there could be more goalkeeper. I feel like there could be more mentors out there who's preparing the goalkeeper. I know Andrew Swell is on there working on some young goalkeeper. I know Donovan is there. Not Donovan, Warren is there. But there could be more. We need to inspire more, because the more coaches we have and the more educated these coaches are, the more they can then go and help goalkeepers back home. And then they help these goalkeepers back home. Goalkeepers in return, is in a better spot to go and chase their dreams, So, and then it help the country now, because we need 5, 6, 7, 8 number ones, not just one number one,
Yeah, you touched a little bit about the local talent that we have on the island. Is there anything glaring that we may need to work on compared to, your generation? Is it shot stopping ability? Is it our positioning, our movement? Is there something specific that the local keepers would have to grasp, before making that transition to the States or USL or MLS?
Two big things. Two big things. And I had to go through it. I had to learn, the hard way coming to the States. The technical game here, man, you have to be able to hold on to a ball. You have to be able to know how to dive properly. You got to be able to strike a ball properly. You need to be able to actually be composed and execute at high efficiency rate. So I feel like back home, we have a lot of natural shot stoppers, but the technical ability, it's not there yet. It's not where it should be. So you find when we have a Jamaican goalkeeper in the goal, they're giving up rebounds after rebound. They're going to make the save because we are naturally gifted when it comes to our athletic ability. Now if we can merge the athletic ability with technique, and then you talk another part of the game, we're talking about the mental aspect, like, what, I am hungry. I'm going to stay focused no matter what it is. I'm going to be prepared for adversity. I'm going to overcome these things. There will be challenges, and I feel like a lot of us back home, we are not prepared for that because, we're so used to, like just going by and everybody, oh yeah, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good and good, and then we come with our chest. But when we get in an environment where we're exposed, we don't know how to deal with that. So we just need to just create those environment for goalkeepers back in Jamaica. And how do we do it? It starts with the coaches there, first and foremost, educating themselves. I've put myself on a path where, man, I just want to be a student of the game, because the more I know, and with my experience as a player, the more I'll be able to help people get better, help goalkeepers get better. So that is a big thing. The coaches back home need to take that step. You know what? I'm going to take a course, whether it might cost me a little bit of money, but it will pay off in the long run. And also the federation need to facilitate those programs and help the coaches, hey, here it is, here's a pathway, we will help you to get there. And then it's on the coach now to then take up that opportunity and go from there. But it starts with just being a student of the game, and then you'll be able to help more goalkeepers. Promise you that much.
Yeah, and you had the privilege of playing not only in North America, but Europe as well. So those two experiences, those two different styles made a big difference for you as well in your development as well, you would say?
Absolutely. Like I remember that my first training session in Ireland, it was wet. It was so wet. I didn't know how to catch the ball in a wet condition. The least thing that's off, then I'm making a mistake, and then I'm giving up a rebound, and then there's a goal. I can't move as quick as I should move because I'm not wearing the proper footwear. Nobody taught me about, hey, you need to wear, soft weather ground cleats, and nobody tell you that, hey, you know what? You need to have proper gloves. You need to get your body behind the ball at all times. Nobody taught you those stuff. You learn these things by failing. I learned through failing. And the thing that gave me success was the fact that I was able to adapt fast. If I came there with any ego or that, oh, I know it all, and I would have failed miserably. The little that I was taught back home, from Paul Campbell, thank him very much. I appreciate that guy very much.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that, introduced the little things to us, technique. He want to introduce, hey, you know what, you're good enough. He's starting to believe in yourself. Just if you work on these things, you'll get better. He started to talk us up, not talk us down. He started to build us, the mental side, to build our confidence, to give us hope. He was the one that started those stuff, but he wasn't around long enough to keep that training going. And that's very, very sad in my on Jamaica part. We let a guy who was helping so much goalkeepers in Jamaica get better. He was the one that started my career, really. Andre Blake, Dwayne Miller, Dwayne Carr, Ralston Robinson, Sean Sayers, Donovan Ricketts, Aaron Lawrence. I could keep going. Paul Campbell. I keep going on and on and on. And then he left. And we don't really have anyone after that to really look at. We had a strong Richard McCallum, forgot to talk about amazing goalkeeper. Paul Campbell. We all came through that rank of Paul Campbell, and we all felt like we were number one because he made us believe we were number one. And we all help each other, so we need to create that environment again, because in Jamaica, there is so much natural ability, man. imagine if we put some focus on the goalkeepers, man. We will be producing world-class goalkeepers. And that's something that's on my personal agenda. That's something that I want to do. I want to come back to my country and I want to help as much as I can. But I can't do it alone. I'm going to need Jamaica. I'm going to need a federation. I'm going to need corporate Jamaica to help because the plan is out there. I am doing it in my environment here in America. I'm developing young goalkeepers and sending them off to school over and over while I'm playing, while I'm coaching. I want to do that for my country as well. But in order for, I need to make it a reality and I need help from back home to make it a reality,
Yeah. What would be the first step to make that a reality? Is it getting a camp together with goalkeepers, under 20s, under 23s, senior keepers, and just work with them on the fundamentals 3-4 days for a week, a camp together? Would you say that would be a start?
That's it. You were there when I came to Jamaica the other day.
Yeah.
I came to Jamaica and I did a clinic and it was overly successful, and all of this was funded from my pocket coming all the way down there, and of course I can't just keep doing that all the time, it's going to take away from what I am building here, So the thing is, if we could organize something where I can get there, or better yet, I could be here in my environment because there's tons of resources here. If we could get the goalkeepers to come to me here 2-3 weeks, and I train and prepare maybe before tournaments. You know what? I'm going to send our 4 goalkeepers to Ryan Thompson in Austin or in Tampa, wherever I'm at the time. And he's going to work with them for 2 or 3 weeks. Then I bring them back. Then, they're coming into camp really sharp. Maybe it could be something like that. But then we need someone to get behind the goalkeepers to fund their trips over here and all the necessary stuff that they're going to need to survive over here. So it comes back down to, we're going to need help at the end of the day, or if I'm back in Jamaica, I'm on vacation or whatever, I am more than willing to come and do a camp or 2 and help as much as I can, But, we're going to need, I talk about it out there, we're going to need help. There's many ways to do it. If we sit and we start with a conversation, which me and you are having right now.
Right. Yeah.
There's people out there who want to help. We just don't know it,
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head right there, Ryan. And, from that sort of experience that you made mention of, something you had to learn in your career was patience, from winning your first cap to your second cap. Would you say that's the same for our keepers as well? Because Andre Blake is a captain, so he's clearly the man behind the stick. So the individuals behind him just keep working away, keep working hard, and, the opportunities will come in time. Would that be the message to them, those behind Blake?
It's a huge message, man. It's all patience, man. This game is about patience. Life is about patience, man. Over the years, man, I've been the guy. I've been the guy, the number 1, U20, U23. I've been the guy. I've also been the guy who was just sitting on the bench. But when I'm sitting on the bench, I'm making Andre Blake or Dwayne Miller or Dwayne Carr or Ralston, whoever it is at the time, know that, hey, I am here to support you. I am your biggest fan, but also know this. I'm going to push you to your best ability. I'm going to always push you. I'm not going to come to camp and walk around in camp and oh, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, but I want to be on the field. And they're going to know with my action, based off my action, I am going to work like there is no tomorrow. And that's always been a mentality that I approach. Also, I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to go to, oh, coach, I need to play. No, that's not me. I want to see my country do well. And sometimes you serving a country means you sit on the bench and be a cheerleader. That's what it is. And that has been my career. Patient. When opportunity came, I took it. And then come next summer. That's just life. You just have that. You have to have that mentality. You have to be hungry. You have to be humble. And you also got to be honest, Yeah.
Yeah, and can you believe it? Next month is a 5-year anniversary from that Gold Cup success, advance into the final. You were a big part of that. So time really flies, I tell you.
Yeah, time does fly, man. Time does fly, man. Grateful that I was able to play in that tournament. A lot of Jamaicans, were like, who's that goalkeeper? For many reasons. One, I played the U20s, U23s. I also had my first cap when I was 19, played for Harborview many years. And I took an unpopular path, where I went to school. So I walked away from a national team to go pursue a college career and my education. People didn't know that because I wasn't the guy in the local leagues long enough. The people who knew about me knew that I was able to deliver, because I've been doing it for many, many, many years. whether it be in Jamaica, in the Champions League, Europa Cup, college, I've been everywhere I've done it. It's been results, man, you know. But for me, I'm very, very grateful for all the games that I've played for the national team. I wish I'd played more. You know, I've had over 16 years of international experience with Jamaica, but I had 12 caps, no problem. You know, those 12 caps, I wore my heart on my sleeve, and it's such a blessing and honor to be out there no matter what, you know?
Yeah. Long term, have you thought about if you want to do a little bit more than goalkeeper coaching, if it's an assistant coaching role or head coaching role? Do you think there's more you have to give to the sport and to youngsters generally? Is that something on your long term agenda?
For me, I live in the moment, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Like, here I came to Austin Bold as a goalkeeper coach and a player. That's what I came here for. No, I'm the first assistant. I'm a goalkeeper director. I'm a player. I'm a video analysis guy. You name it. I am doing everything in this environment, and every day I'm growing. You know, I'm getting better. I'm getting better as a human being. I'm getting better as a coach. I'm getting better. You name it. I'm doing all the things that I need to do to set myself up for success. No, I'm a month away from finishing my A senior license. This will allow me to be a head coach in the professional realm here in the United States of America. So, you know, I'm not just limiting myself to coaching goalkeepers. You know, developing goalkeepers is my talent. It's what I specialize in right now. You know, I love it to death. You know, it's my passion. But I'm also good at leading the team, building the environment, you know, controlling the performance environment. You know, there's something about me that allows me allows me to get the best out of people. You know, I think that's my God-given talent, and you know, and something that I'm not going to take lightly. So for me to say that I'm going to limit myself to just goalkeeping, I won't, because I want to serve my country in any way I can. Honestly.
Yeah, definitely. We say the passion that you have for your country. You know, we have spoken at length about it, and you know the role that you want to have. As things continue to ease down in the States and across the globe, has USL said, okay, we're going to target a summer restart, a July restart? Have they gotten back to the teams as yet?
Well, so last week we had our first individuals that training. There's going to be a meeting this week with USL and the owners, and they're going to decide whether the league is going to go or not. So there's a big question mark. It could go either way, you know. But despite all of that, for my responsibility, I have to stay prepared as a player. I also got to stay prepared as a coach. So we're doing a lot of planning and periodizing, you know, just in case it goes, you know. Building the style of play. Right now we're working on, you know, building our style of play. Oh, we want our team to play in our defensive half or middle half, attacking, you name it, thirds, I should say, you know. So we're doing all of that, and you know, in the beginning we also build a part of it. We build our culture, and it's just a whole thing that, you know, I'm really enjoying right now. You know, the lingo, I'm just spitting them out right now because these are new stuff that I'm learning, you know, along the path. You know, as a player, you don't think about these things.
I understand. I appreciate your time, boss. This was really good. You know, really good to see a good insight about how you feel about the future and, you know, the current set of players we have. And it's insightful. So I appreciate your time greatly, man. Thank you.
Anytime. No, thank you, man. Keep doing your great work, man. You know, you've always been someone who has a passion and, you know, and the passion to deliver good news and, you know, quality material for upcoming and for the people out there who need to hear what's going on in the world of sports, you know. So proud of you, man. Proud of you.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks, man. Continue to stay safe with the family, and as usual, we'll be in touch. And next time you're in Jamaica, you know, we'll definitely link up. Yeah, for sure.
Respect, brother. Respect. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. For real, man. So enjoy the day, and yeah, we'll definitely be in touch.
Bless up, brother. Bye-bye.
Alrighty then, bossy. Cool.